This is the hands-on review of Rez Infinite for Daydream VR, brought to you by Daydream District and our sponsor of the month of November, Skybox. Hi and welcome again here at the Rez Infinite hands-on review for Daydream VR. My name is Sebastian Ang and this channel is called Daydream District, bringing you the latest and greatest of Daydream VR. So if this is your first time here and you would like to stay up to date about anything Daydream VR, consider subscribing. Now this hands-on review is a bit different than those that came before because I can tell you directly from the start, go and get Rez Infinite for Daydream VR now. Or not now, probably have a look at this video first and let me tell you why you have to buy this game. So for all of you who don't know Rez yet, Rez is a musical on-rails shooter combining the on-rails shooter genre with a rhythm game, and this is quite a really awesome combination. So also you have these incredible visuals here that you can see right now and a very cool soundtrack, and altogether is just an incredible experience. The original game was developed by Sega, actually for PlayStation 2 and Dreamcast. And then later it got some HD remakes, and recently we got this Infinite version for PlayStation VR last year. And I also got this game and it's incredible. And now exactly the same version like on PlayStation VR is out now for Daydream for €9 only. And that is, quite honestly speaking, a super bargain because on PSVR you can get it for €30. And well, this game is also available on Steam VR and for Oculus. So basically all VR systems can play this game, but also on Steam VR it costs €25, so €9 on Daydream for exactly the same awesome version. It's a super bargain and you should definitely get it as soon as possible. I'm really happy that Rez Infinite now also made its way to Daydream because we had been waiting for AAA games for quite a while now, and finally we have a super nice AAA game here on Daydream VR. So that is exactly what the platform needs, and especially when the price is even better than on all the other platforms. So great, finally we got something to be really happy about after lots of, let's say, not so great news for the platform. Anyways, let's talk about Rez Infinite now. So you are a computer virus called Swayzak, which is this floating avatar here that you can see. And your mission is to infiltrate the super network called Project K. Now you're on your way to the very core in order to start the reboot sequence because the AI which controls all of this super network doubts herself and wants to shut down the whole thing, and you need to prohibit that by rebooting it. Oh wow, this is quite the cyberpunk story and it fits this game so well. Now of course, on your way to the core, you're being attacked by firewalls and other defense programs, which will make your way to the core a really tough one. So how to destroy those enemies? Well, you see this reticle here, this square, and you can move the square either with your gaze or with your controller, and you can lock onto these enemies. You can lock to a maximum of 8 enemies at a time, and then you will shoot them at once. So how does it work? Well, you hold on the Daydream controller, and while you hold, you can target your enemies and you will lock up to 8 and then you release the controller and then you shoot. And since this is an on-rails shooter, you have no control on where you're flying. You're simply following the flow, and I'm telling you, you will already be so busy with locking onto these enemies, which are all around you, like here for example, that you'll be happy and glad that you also don't need to fly in certain directions. It's so crazy, I'm telling you. The action is just so frantic. You'll be happy that you're on rails. And now look how this game looks. Isn't it beautiful? It's crazy. It's like a visual overload. These explosions all around you, these different colors, you flying through all of them. Oh my goodness, it's simply fantastic. Now combine this with this incredible electro techno soundtrack and you got Rez Infinite. Now the cool thing is, whenever you lock onto your enemies and shoot them, there will be some extra sound effects, which makes you feel like a little bit that you have some influence on the music, or that you actually also are part of this whole musical score. And wow, this is just so cool. Now for the Daydream version of Rez Infinite, the makers changed their sales model. So instead of asking for the price of admission up front, they're giving you a free version that you can download, and well, you can play a part of the first level and then you can make the decision if you want to go for the full version. I think it's a smart move, simply to let people try this first, because not everyone, unfortunately, is watching this channel yet, but they should do, of course. So if you know anybody who also has Daydream and does not know Daydream District yet, you should absolutely tell them about this channel, okay? Don't forget that. Anyways, so yeah, you download the free demo first and then you go for an in-app purchase of €9 in Europe. Probably is around the same in the US, probably $10 or $9.99, I would suppose. So yeah, I think this is a really smart move to go for that kind of let people try this first. And well, that shows the confidence that they have in this game. They know they have a winner here and people will get hooked to this. It's just so great that we can play Rez Infinite now wherever we want. I love this on PSVR and I stopped going out of the house simply because I wanted to play through the whole game here. And now I can bring it everywhere. And that's the reason why I also bought this game again now. I bought it again. I did not get a key from the developers because actually I didn't ask. I just saw it this morning and I directly bought it to show it to you now. So I bought it again because, well, this version is exactly as good as the PSVR version, probably even a bit better, because now I can bring this everywhere I want to. And the graphics, they look incredible. This looks so good. And well, for this game, it's just perfectly suited for VR. You are in this computer, the super network, and everything around you is just breathtaking. Now, this is not only an incredible game for yourself and you are going to play this a lot. This is also a great game to show off VR to somebody who has never tried VR, or to somebody who you want to show off your Daydream VR system. So this is, oh, people will think like, wow, this is VR? I need to get this. So it's a perfect game to show off what VR has to offer. Now, what you see right now here is actually a battle against a boss, a final boss for the very first level. So yeah, you have to keep on locking on these tiles, which constitute this final boss, and you have to keep on shooting until you have destroyed each and every single tile before you can go on to level number 2. So how long are you going to play this game, you might ask? So you will have this kind of action that you can see right now for 2 hours. So 2 hours of pure entertainment, and the great thing, you can come back always, so in order to beat your own high scores. And well, I've been coming back to this game over and over. I owned that on PlayStation, I owned that on Xbox later, and I owned it on PSVR, and now I own it here in this definite version here on Daydream for only €9, and I'm super happy to play it again. I know that you're subscribing to this channel, Daydream District, because you want to know what should you play and what you should not play, and this is a very clear case. Go and buy that game now. This video is coming to an end soon, so this is good for you, because now you can finally head over to the Daydream Play Store and get Rez Infinite. Now, I leave the link in the description below to make it faster for you to go into this game faster. Okay, but now, enough of praising that game. And I want to stress again, I do not get any money from Rez, from the developers of this game, for praising this. This is me telling you to go and buy this game. Even me, I bought it again, even though I already own it on PSVR and on other platforms, but it's just so cool and I'm happy that I can play it now on the go. And at the end of this video, I would like to thank the Daydream District co-sponsors for the month of November, which are Gunjack 2, Darknet, and Vicarious. Gunjack 2 End of Shift is one of the blockbuster games for Daydream VR. Transporting you to the dangerous outer ring of New Eden, Gunjack 2 End of Shift is the sequel to the critically acclaimed and best-selling VR shooter set in the EVE universe. Darknet is a strategy puzzle game in which you play as an elite hacker in the net. Plug into cyberspace using viruses, worms, and exploits to steal the data before your signal gets traced. Vicarious is social media in 360 degrees done right. Create Vicarious stories using 360 degrees photos or videos and embellish them with text and audio to add emotion and tone. Then share these awesome 360 degrees slideshows from your smartphone in either Magic Window 2D or VR. Yeah, again, thanks a lot to all these co-sponsors and of course to our sponsor and of course to you, the subscribers, because without you, I would not be able to run this channel. Alright, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And if you love this channel and would like to support me so I can keep on producing content like this, please do check out the Daydream District Patreon website, link in the description below. But now, keep on daydreaming and see you in the next video.